Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT No Mercy review show. We're gonna talk about the matches that went down, the previews, and what's next for the NXT brand going forward on the road to deadline coming up in the next couple of months. So we'll get to it as the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right. So we're getting started right now with the No Mercy review show. No Mercy was last night, and what a show it was last night. Um, Not of championship wins. I say that for at least championship wins. I thought it was really gonna be like an easy card, but it turned out to be unpredictable. Some predictable, somewhat unpredictable. But it was that No Mercy was No Mercy for a reason. So let's get started with this. Um, we see right here Tiffany Stratton and Becky Lynch, the current NXT Women's Champion. We'll get to them in a little bit later on. But we kick things off with this. Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker had an issue with Baron Corbin. They took the issue outside from work. They decided, like, hey, let's settle this in the ring. And that's what they did. They settled it in the ring. Braun Breaker. You see Braun Breaker wearing some wolf outfit, like he's a wolf of something. And Braun carrying on. Braun carrying on as the wolf. Know what that means, but hey, figures for Braun. Braun was the wolf, and Braun was the wolf in sheep clothing. Braun Breaker coming up with his wolfing tie. I think get a closer look at Braun. So I think Braun Breaker was here to fight. Fight indeed he did. Then we saw Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, his entrance. He rode motorcycle to the ring. Baron Corbin. Braun Breaker wanted to beat the holy hell out of each other. Maybe it did. Throughout the match, Braun was dominating, but Baron capitalized by hitting the spear. Not the spear, but Baron with the power moves to take down Braun. They took it all the way down to the ring, everywhere. They took it even to the fans. The fans got involved, and it was a match. Well, see with Baron Corbin getting deregulated and stuff. But Corbin regulated himself. But throughout the pain, Baron Corbin emerged victorious with the help of Robert's Scribe. Robert Scribe played a good role in the match. So we'll get to see what he's gonna do next for Corbin. I think it's far more from Corbin and Braun. What's going on with them? Well, another match. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Dirty Dom defending the NXT North American Championship. Dirty Dom with Dragon Lee as a special guest referee. So Dragon Lee, you kind of know he was going to call it right down the middle. It's been a big week for Dragon Lee. He's been on Raw, NXT, SmackDown. Dragon Lee getting a lot of exposure. Even Dirty Dominic Mysterio Get in on it too. Well, Barry Dom had a challenger awaiting him, and that challenger was Trick Williams. And you can tell Trick loves cheese. He didn't say that yet. He might say that one day. If we can find what Trick Williams right quick. Trick Williams did the upset. Well, it wasn't no upset. It was a shocker. I thought Dominic Mysterio was going to leave out with the NXT title. But instead, Trick Williams leads with the NXT Championship. Whoop that trick. Yeah, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Okay. Trick Williams becomes the new NXT North American champion. But Dirty Don had some distractions. And I mean, distractions came out the blue for Dirty Don. He accidentally kicked the referee, Dragon Lee. I think that was sealed his fate. But Dirty Dom no longer the NXT North American champion. Dirty Dom no longer the NXT North American champion. I'm shocked myself. Without Dirty Dom would have kept the championship, but Dirty Dom not going to keep that title. That title, like I said, Dirty Dom been a proud NXT champion, but it wasn't meant to be tonight. Tonight it was not meant to be for it tonight. You can find some footage. We're gonna find you footage right quick, some photos and stuff. Dirty Dom. I'm just shocked myself that Trick Williams, of all people, Trick Williams did the impossible. Trick Williams now the new NXT North American champion. Trick Williams. Whoop that Trick. Yeah, whoop that. I like with Book T's commentary. He was more persistent. He put over Trick Williams, and that's what you're supposed to do as a commentator. You're supposed to put on Trick Williams. This is Trick Williams right here. Has his hand raised in a token of victory, winning the coveted NXT North American title. If we can show that, it'd be great. Dirty Dom, Trick Williams winning the North American title. If we can show it, be great. Right here, Trick Williams winning the coveted NXT North American title. He was shocked. He was surprised. And who can blame Trick? Trick deserved this honor. Trick Williams put up a hell of a fight to get to this level. He had to go through Dominic Mysterio. Dominic gave his all without Rhea Ripley. We don't know what's going on with Rhea Ripley. Conspicuous to her action. You see right here, Dirty Dom taking it with a 619 to Trick, knocking Trick out. But Trick found a way right here. Trick Williams found a way. Dirty Dominic Mysterio doing the honors of putting over Trick Williams the way he did. Super drop kick right there. Trick Williams is on his way. Could Trick's best friend, Carmelo Hayes, can he keep his title? Can he keep his title locked? I kind of figure, I was like, if Carmelo Trick wins, Carmelo ain't gonna keep his title for long. That's what you're seeing right there. Carmelo Trick Williams, the new North American champion. Whoop that Trick. Whoop that Trick. Whoop that Trick. I think Trick Williams putting himself the seal of delivery right there. The seal of approval. I tell you right now, Trick Williams, getting the job done. I say that right now. Trick Williams got the job done. He got the job done indeed. He indeed got it done. Trick Williams, Dominic Mysterio no longer the NXT champion. I'll say that. But it was a celebration. If we can find that celebration right quick, we're gonna find it. It was a celebration. Celebration like Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy right here. Trick Williams. Carmelo Hayes congratulates Trick Williams um for the winning the NXT championship. There was more to come for Carmelo Hayes. He was in a championship defense. We'll get to that in a little bit. What I thought. Anyway, we'll get to it. Speaking of that, the tag team titles were on the line. We can show the tag team championships. I think it wasn't that much. Um, Tony D'Angelo and Stax retained their tag team titles. Stax and D'Angelo are a formidable team. They're continuing on winning. One way for them to win. They continue on winning their winning ways. Stax and D'Angelo are a significant threat. Perhaps one day they might be in the main roster of WWE. I'm looking at them on Raw. D'Angelo and Stax retained their tag team titles in a gruesome fatal four-way over Alberto Carrillo, Angel Garza, OTM over the Mill, and the Creed brothers. So we're getting that. Speaking of another match, that really wasn't you know, it was there, but even flashy Noam Dar show what this is what we saw right here in the tag team situation right here. I think the spotlight match before we head out to another match. We saw old over the mill with Scripps. Scripps came out there. I guess they want to be G's or something like Grand Theft Auto. So you know how they go. Stacks and D'Angelo retain their tag team titles in a way that a lot of people are still talking about, still buzzing about. Stacks and D'Angelo get the job done. They got the job done tonight. But this was the highlight of the night right here. Um, this double superplex right here. This quadruple superplex where all four tag teams took our suplex. That was amazing, and the audience said it. This is awesome. I think what Shawn Michaels knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. We'll see with HBK going forward. Noam Dar. Um, Noam Dar was a highlight back in the day. Like almost 7 years ago. He retains his Heritage Cup. Noam Dar still the Heritage Cup champion, but Noam Dar with the cup, but over Butch. And Noam Dar paid a price and paid a penny price over Butch, and when he did the Supernova and stuff, Noam Dar taking advantage with Lash Legend and all them getting involved. I'm surprised the Brawling Brutes didn't get involved in the match. What Sheamus? What Ridge Holland? Where they at? But Butch carried his own, but in an unsuccessful way, he didn't win the Heritage Cup. So hey, you know what it is. All right. We get to the two championship matches. As you see right here, the NXT title was on the line as Carmelo Hayes set to defend the championship against Ilya Dragunov. What a match that was. Carmelo Hayes came out as he said he is. He is him. Carmelo Hayes came out there and Carmelo Hayes came out there with a him jersey or something like that and made proof. Ilya Dragunov came out there and he came out with some red looking like the son, the devil's son. Carmelo Hayes came out there to flex and ready to go, ready to showcase his abilities on the main roster. Carmelo Hayes flexing as he did. He said, "Melo don't miss. Melo hasn't missed. He's been champion since April, and what a remarkable champion he's been. But it was time for talk. The time for talk was over with for Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov. This match was built. Built on intensity. Ilya Dragunov wanted to show mental toughness as he did a lot of mental toughness in that match. That match was for Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes proving his proof, proving his strength, dragging off, kind of get him off his feet and off the court a little bit. But after we saw right there the championship on the line, Dragunov and Hayes both tried to beat the holy hell out of each other, and they did so by doing what they need to do. Carmelo Hayes showing his toughness. Dragunov even tried to use that strike move that he does up top, like a forearm smash or something, to get the win. He couldn't attempt to pin Carmelo. He pinned Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo found a way to kick out. And Dragunov got even more frustrated in the fact that he couldn't get, he was trying his best to use every move that he knew in his arsenal. It did not work in his favor. In his favor, indeed, you see right here, every move Carmelo had him on counter. The counter the move and stuff. It's just what is it? And then, like I said, Dragunov wanted to show that he is the one with the man with a plan and stuff to get the job done. Dragunov even showed that he can go toe to toe with Hayes. Hayes took it as much he can. I say that by Carmelo. Carmelo Hayes took it as hard he can and stuff, and how he was gonna go down and stuff. Saw that. We saw a lot tonight. A lot. So it really built down that who wanted the most, who wanted more, who wanted the most. We'll get to it too, on who wanted the most. But like I said, this was right here, Dragunov, right here. This kind of Trick Williams, Dragunov even taking no forearm shots to Hayes. Hayes and Dragunov beating the holy hell out of each other. But Dragunov hit that move right here that led to the win, and Dragunov defeated Hayes with that move and got the 1-2-3, and Dragunov became the new NXT champion. Dragunov doing every move he can take, and Hayes took every move that he took. I mean, Hayes, he ain't no he a tough cookie, a tough cookie to beat. Then Dragunov won. He won the match. And Dragunov is the new NXT champion. I thought Carmelo Hayes was going to be retain the NXT title, but now we're living in the era of Dragunov, and what's going to go down with that? Dragunov holds the gold. He holds the gold indeed. But Shawn Michaels even personally congratulated Dragunov. Shawn Michaels congratulated Dragunov backstage. And I think Shawn Michaels was proud to see that Dragunov now holds the NXT gold as much. So Shawn Michaels telling him congratulations, champ. Shawn Michaels. Telling him now Dragunov, you're the man now. You're the man in NXT. We're gonna go by your direction. We're gonna go by your lead. How you gonna lead us into the promised land coming up? So Shawn Michaels congratulating here now Dragunov with a victory, and what a victory it was for Dragunov. Dragunov even showed some sportsmanship at the end of the match. Dragunov decided to show sportsmanship by picking up, embracing Carmelo Hayes. You can show that picture. Dragunov embracing Carmelo Hayes, picked him up and embraced him. Dragunov embraced Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes passing the torch to Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov, now your new NXT champion. Ilya Dragunov has done it. He's the new NXT champion. He's the new champion for a reason. So we'll see what's going to go forward with that. But on another strange, interesting note, if we can, and this week, Carmelo Hayes had wrote right here after his loss to Dragunov. That's what he wrote on Twitter. I did what I said. I'm going to do the NXT championship. I went out there, but I took it as a pro. So Carmelo Hayes chimming on that he lost, but he could probably one day win it back, or who knows what he might go for. And speaking of championships, Carmelo looks like there might be some small passive aggressive because Carmelo and Trick was Carmelo was happy for Trick, but Carmelo didn't have the championship he wanted. So could Carmelo revert back and get the championship he first won in NXT? Speaking of winning the NXT North American title, so could that be almond that we could see Carmelo turn on his friend Trick Williams? I thought it was gonna be the other way around, but this is kind of interesting twists and turns as we go on. But speaking of that, Carmelo Hayes a couple of years ago was part of the breakout tournament in 2021, and now things could be different. The NXT announced that they're bringing back the women's breakout tournament coming up. Women's breakout tournament coming up. Women's breakout tournament. Guy who won, I think Roxanne Perez won last year. So the women's breakout tournament is coming back. It's coming soon. So I think it'll start sometime this month. Beginning of the month. It's already October 1st. So we're almost 2 months away from 2024. So we could see that. Speaking of that, another October special attraction. The announcers, Vic Joseph and Booker T, announced that Halloween Havoc, the old WCW pay-per-view, the October event, is coming back. It's coming back for a 2-week special for October 24th and 31st. So Halloween Havoc coming on the 24th and the 31st for Halloween. So it'll be a Halloween Havoc, and we'll have 2 weeks worth of Halloween Havoc special event coming up on USA. So we'll see that. Speaking of that, what's the main event? The main event was this. Becky Lynch defends her NXT Women's Championship against Tiffany Stratton. Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton has been feuding ever since the beginning of September after Tiffany Stratton made an appearance at Breakout. Becky defeated Trish, and Becky Lynch returned the favor after Tiffany Stratton said some off remarks about her being an NXT Women's Champion, which Becky didn't do so at the time. Becky did indeed challenge her to a match, and now it became official. Becky Lynch won the match, and Tiffany Stratton got upset. Becky decided to give Tiffany a championship rematch. The rematch was now a Extreme Rules match for the NXT Women's title. Told y'all on the previous premium live event that it's going to be for the main event, and it was the main event. Extreme Rules. This was the first WWE Women's main event in nearly 2 years since Sasha Banks defended her Women's Championship against Bianca Belair. Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, now 2 years later, Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton. This match did not waste nobody's aggression. I say that Becky Lynch, Tiffany Stratton at least, came out there dressing like she was a Barbie doll or whatever you want to call it, like from the 90s and stuff. Tiffany Stratton came out there. She was supposed to be a dad's little girl, but you want to be more than that. Becky Lynch decided that she wanted to up the ante on Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton told you a lot of this match was mental toughness. Tiffany Stratton decided that she wanted to show that she's more than a pretty face, and she did so tonight. Becky Lynch tried to do the same thing too by trying to beat some respect out of Tiffany Stratton, and she kind of did. Becky Lynch started the match with bringing a shopping cart full of weapons, and Becky Lynch wanted to get a scream. This is the perfect time to get a scream. We're getting on the road to Philadelphia for ECW. Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton took it took each other to their limits. I'll say that. Tiffany Stratton tried to get at Becky Lynch. They went and fought in the crowd. These women are crazy. Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton fought in the crowd, even to the point. Becky Lynch tried to put on a construction hat. Tiffany Stratton also too scream rules was pinfalls anywhere, falls count anywhere. Weapons are illegal. Tiffany Stratton even bleeding her bloody face. I ain't never seen this before. A bloody face, Tiffany Stratton taking it, taking the scream. I'd say that taking the scream right here. Look at all this. These weapons. Becky Lynch even tried to use the shopping cart to take down Tiffany Stratton. She did so with the shopping cart. And the shopping cart did do so tonight. And what a shopping cart it was, I mean, it was just vicious. It was vicious, aggressive, of that nature. We getting to see how Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton wanted to really beat the holy hell out of each other. They kind of did. So, um, like I said, even right here to the point right here, this is another thing. Point right here, she put her in the shopping cart and just dragged her over. It was funny, real funny. Um, two, Becky decided to bring the table. I think Becky Lynch wanted to go out and have a ball. Becky Lynch even wore a T-shirt tribute to her husband, world champion Seth Rollins, their child, and Bray Wyatt. So everyone, Becky Lynch even took a nasty fall. Becky Lynch looked like she was here to play. She was here to kick ass and take names, and that's what Becky Lynch did. She was acting like she challenged her inner Roddy Piper. She even went onto the table and tried to. Tiffany Stratton tried to take Becky Lynch out with the table. The table didn't crack. Like I said, this match was just that vicious. It it was a good women's match. I'm gonna rewatch it again because it just showed physical toughness. And it was that physical toughness indeed. Like Tiffany Stratton got a future in WWE. She's not no pretty face. I'll tell you that right now. Becky Lynch taking Tiffany Stratton out with that DDT. Even Tiffany Stratton tried to make certain comebacks and even with a chair shot right here, taking her down to the chair shot right there and making her pay. Even Tiffany Stratton even did a some little swanton miss, but it didn't hit effective. But like I said, Becky Lynch did so. She defeated Tiffany Stratton with a manhandle slam with the stack full of chairs to get the win. Becky Lynch is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch um, just ends the show and still the one and only and the reigning NXT Women's Champion. Also, too, on another note, got a girl named Kaya James going against Bea Priestley. You know, Kaya James is, I think she's Carmelo Hayes' girlfriend. Bea Priestley is girlfriend of Will Ospreay. They had a match, and Bea Priestley won her match doing a submission as well to get the win. A lot of notes, I'll say, what stood out to me was Trick Williams winning the NXT North American Championship. Whooped that trick indeed. Trick Williams did so. He did that. You gotta look forward to see what's next for Trick and how he's going to affect his friendship with Carmelo after he wanted to go on his own. But Carmelo wanted to do the same. That's the same token with Dragunov. What's next with Dragunov? Winning the NXT title. What does this mean for Carmelo Hayes? Will he go back and earn elect his rematch clause? Let me say his rematch clause to get a rematch to win back the NXT title, or will he go and I don't know. Would he go and I guess would he go and target someone else like his friend Trick Williams? A lot of people, a lot of questions. I say that right now. A lot of questions. We won't have the answers until this Tuesday night to see what's going to lead forward, going forward in that. Um, like I said, with Carmelo Hayes no longer the NXT champion, what does this mean for Carmelo, and is he targeting something that we don't even know about? Could it affect his friendship with Trick Williams going forward? How that's going to play out eventually. We'll see that. And like we said, how it's gonna affect his friendship with Trick Williams. I'll say that like Trick Williams getting his momentum going and stuff. How that's gonna affect the friendship. We just have to wait and see how that's gonna play out eventually. We'll see. And what's next for Braun Breaker? Braun Breaker didn't get the job done, or however you want to say. What's next for Braun? And Braun want to target what's his name for costing him his match this week. We'll see that. And I guess what's next for women? What's next for Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton? After that good ass women's championship Extreme Rules match. I'm a big fan of Becky Lynch. I'm a big fan of Tiffany Stratton too. But what's next for them? And what's next with the big time Beck after she retained the NXT Women's Championship in a controversial in not controversial fashion, but she did so indeed do. She retained it the way she normally know how to retain, by kicking ass and taking names. She kind of reminds me of female Roddy Piper, stuff like that. How that's gonna go. And then too on a further note too, before we leave out, right here. Did you see this right here? The stack full of Barbie dolls that just was in the ring right there. Like, God, they used Barbie dolls. They were referring Barbie. Shawn Michaels, a great book indeed. HBK, nothing but the best for HBK. HBK runs. Now we know that coming up this week on NXT, we're gonna see two matches indeed. We're gonna see Blair Davenport taking on Gigi Dolan in a match. +2, Tyler Bate and Butch. They're gonna be in the match. They're gonna go against Gallus, the former NXT Tag Team Champions. Gallus looking to recoup themselves on something, so we'll see that. So I guess let's do it for the Pro Wrestling Show. No Mercy was that A&D match. We got just in right before we go. Tiffany Stratton right here praising Becky Lynch and showing that she is a tough cookie to beat. And she is that. She is a tough cookie to beat. She wanted to show her toughness, and she did so tonight. So, Tiffany Stratton putting that out there that she did what she could do. And she did. She really did put out a good match and stuff. Here's what HBK had wrote. HBK, the head, I might well say he's the commissioner of NXT. The NXT commissioner wrote down this: "What an incredible night, full of surprises and jaw-dropping moments. I couldn't be proud of our talent in NXT. They aren't just the future. They are now. We'll see you all Tuesday on NXT on USA." So Shawn Michaels giving his seal of approval, and quite so, Shawn Michaels did do what he did. All right, we're gonna end that right there. We'll end it with women's champion Becky Lynch standing tall, standing proud that she is the NXT Women's Champion. So we'll see you. Becky Lynch might come on tomorrow on Raw. We might never know, but we know she's gonna be on Tuesday on NXT for now. We'll see you tomorrow for the Pro Wrestling Show, and you'll be watching some of our specials throughout your day with Wrestle Dream and everything else. I've been your host, Kendra Dixon, and so long. Thanks for watching the Pro Wrestling.